Well, alright, everybody. I guess to give you another update since I ain't recorded nothing while I was working on nothing. So, with that being said, let's mosey on over here to the little yellow JK. Alright. So, obviously, you can tell, there ain't no jack stands under the front of it, nowhere. Nothing around it. I actually cleaned the floor too, other than some chalk lines and stuff. So, it is in there, sitting on its own weight. I still haven't put the lockout hubs on. I only got 4 lug nuts because it's not like we're going to go down the road or nothing. It is in there. Everything's got a bolt shoved through it. Nothing's tightened down yet. I'm going to bounce on it a few times, I believe, before I go start putting that front torque down. But in a nutshell, it's all in there. I still got to get some brake lines to run down. Obviously, you still see the Dana 30 caliper still there. And tie in the ABS tone ring. Still got to get those routed and plugged in. But other than that, and the drag link, it is all up under there. Obviously, the rod end for the drag link is there. Yeah. So, tie rod looks pretty good in there. All the jam nuts are still loose, like you can see on this one right here. But yeah, it is pretty much pieced together. These big 9-inch long, 3/4 inch bolts. Picked those up from a place called Piedmont Fastener here a little ways down the road. But I know where I left off was we were going to try to weld out the tie rod and drag link, and I haven't drilled out the pitman arm to make the drag link, so but I did go ahead and weld out the tie rod, the lower arms, and I made the upper arms, and the front dry shaft is installed. So the upper arms that I originally made them out of 2-inch quarter wall, because that's what I had. But they hit the frame. So end up cutting the tacks on those and getting some 1 3/4 120 wall and making the upper links. And I got a front dry shaft from a friend. That is 1350 U-joints on both ends, 1350 on the double carding up here. Obviously, you can see how close that is to the frame. There is about 1/8 of an inch of gap on each side. Again, you can see there's, like I said, there's no nuts on nothing. Shock. I never did clean that up and paint it, did I? At all. Look at that mess. Holy smokes. Nasty looking junk. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing at it. But lower arms, it is from cut. It was cut at 15 1/8 of an inch. Then the inserts and everything for the 10-degree offsets and the straight on barns joints. Like I say, these up here were cut to, wait a minute, hold on, these were 15 1/8. These were, I really don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. But hey, it's okay, because it's there and it's in there. Do got some working on the YJ a little bit too. For whatever reason, the other day on the way home, it started missing. I don't know why. But back to the JK here. Got some little aluminum 2-inch bump stop extensions in there. Looks like, and I didn't measure it, but it looks like it's going to have about 4 to 5 inches of up travel, and probably got about a 6 inches worth of shock shaft, maybe 5 inches worth of shock shaft. So it should be pretty close. We'll have to take it and flex it and see what that does. I will have to trim a little bit right here on the body, so whenever it does articulate. I'm gonna have to trim up here on the bumper, as I noted already. You could drive it down the road without ever trimming that, and it would never hit. It is when you start flexing it out. I still got to cut these brackets off. I think she wants to go and delete the fenders. Obviously, the rear ones are off, so we will find out if that's what she wants to do. I ain't took them off yet, but if that's what she wants to do, we'll end up getting some of those. Got, like I say, the Yukon lockouts I still got to put in there, clean the tires up. That's our Raceline Monsters. Did not put the sway bar links on the axle. Not sure if we're even going to put the factory sway bar back or down the road get anti-rock. I'm not sure. We may weld brackets back on, because either way they have to be there. So not sure. That is the way it looks. You can see that spring still got a hair bit of arch to it. Yeah. So, but that is all for the front axle that we are going to be doing for the camera, other than when it's all finished. You know, the drag link's got to get done. I might have to make another track bar, because that one's really close to the pitman arm. I still got to drill out the pitman arm so I can get an accurate measurement to make the drag link. So other than those two things and the speed sensors, brake lines, but the brake lines I'm just going to wait till I get the rear in there to do, because if I'm going to order brake lines, I'm going to order them. There's a place called Inline Tube that I bought brake lines for this. You can get them custom made, and I'm sure there's other places, but I'll use them since they done me a good job and deal on the YJ's brake lines. I will use those guys again to get the JK brake lines. So I will wait till the rear is in to figure out if I'm going to, what length brake lines I'm going to use. Yeah, but next up we're going to be rolling this thing forward a little bit while I wait on the parts for the drag link, the drill bit for the drag link, and the stuff to make a new track bar to come. Then I'll button that up. But in the meantime, like I say, we're going to roll this thing up a little bit, and the next video you're going to see is the rear corner armor install 6-inch stretch corners. So stick around for that. Hopefully I do a little bit better job at videoing that than I did the front. So yeah, stick around, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. See ya.